Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age. Let's get the War Council summoned, and then we're going to go help Liliana with her side quest. Okay, received word. She's also quick to use us and we. Concede that you are within your right to ask that they bear the weight of bargaining with Lord. Okay, whatever. The conflict among the nobles of Orlesian capital had become to a head. Has been busy promoting an arranged marriage to solidify positions in the current players. I kind of just lost interest in this part of the storyline. The two youths could be marriage enough. Send Josephine on it.
Begin.
Truth or dare, the end game. Ambassador Montelier. We have never met, but I believe you have, through discreet means, saved me from a most disagreeable connection, and I dislike being indebted to anyone. I shall endeavor to repay you with a news item of some interest. Were you aware that the Grand Duchess of Lydes recently paid a visit to Lake
The
Celestine?
city has agreed to send us 5 dozen guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
Recently paid a visit to Lake Celestine. Indeed, she stayed an entire fortnight as the guest of Duke Alvin Blanchard of Valmont. I don't even know. In light of her other connections and the curious amount of coin which spread across the region in the aftermath, you may wish to pay him a call. Since our interest in, we can expose his connection to Florane for all the world to see. Okay?
Inquisitor.
Do your thing. Let's see. First, allow me to compliment the Inquisition's many victories on behalf of the Forsythia family. While Southern Thedas has been the worst of it, we recognize that recent tragedies concern us all. Your Inquisitor's work is sealing the rifts and stabilizing the South has lessened troubles here as well. The Forsythia House would lend its support to the Inquisition. We would be happy to meet with your representatives to make it official. Okay, one of the great noble houses in Navarra, while other noble families are divided between those who support the Pentagast line and those who would see new blood on the throne, the Forsythias have remained politically neutral. Okay.
To work?
To work. It appears our detracting lord found shame in the dark thanks to his scandalous laugh. Also, blind feats are now the rage. Can Regini claim that? Oh, they remains Orlais. Okay. Inquisitor, the Grey Warden scoured the area as requested. Unfortunately, this left them unprepared when mercenaries working for Marquis, attacked by surprise. It appears that the Marquis has been mining the area in violation of local treaties, which accidentally freed the Darkspawn from beneath the earth. The Marquis has fled into the Gamordan Peaks. The Grey Wardens continue to fight bravely, but they have suffered many losses. I recommend deploying them with care, lest we lose them entirely. Ouch. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we want to travel to... Actually, I kind of forget where we're going. Here we go. In Valence. Okay, set active. Can we even do that yet? Ah. There we go. Aww. Iron Pool is sad. His dead brothers. I'm sure the picture would be similar if we had chosen to kill his charger, so it would be like, well, his charger's there.
It's just as I remember it.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother. I needed her wisdom after the hero of Ferelden died.
So where's this hidden treasure?
Straight to business. It's why I like you, Inquisitor.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like
Oh.
she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lord, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
You'll pay penance for that?
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic.
Oh boy.
Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. That light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear.
Huh.
I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying.
Now, she did give me, like, the shaking of her head, right? When she hugged her. Like, this is not
Seen it by sunrise.
good.
The sun rises.
Or whatever.
A thousand suns, like a broken mirror.
Spectacular. Come with Campbell's throne. An open heart. Well, that one's not true. And morbid. But Justinia always said that compassion was my greatest strength. Doubt is easy. It takes courage to trust.
What was that?
Looks like we opened something.
Well, did you look at this?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Good old Liliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Okay.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thedas away from the true chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's half the battle won.
Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Huh. Decisions. I'm gonna go against the grain here. I wouldn't normally let it go, but screw it.
This has to be done. You know it.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seems the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
This? Now? After everything you've said and done? And my poor dear Natalie. I called her sister once, but I couldn't risk leaving her alive. Don't tell me to let it all go after all I've sacrificed to get here. Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
Alright, killer. Well, let's see what she had on her. Tongue of Serpents, unique dagger. Cool. Alright, now let's check in with good old Liliana.
Grand Cleric Vitois is scrambling after the loss of her Ancient.
Good. Her support base is in Morale. Tear it down.
Okay.
Grand Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her what she wants. Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin? Lord Firmin? She dotes on him.
Yes, mistress. I believe that is so.
Good. Have him collected. He shall be an honored guest, and make sure the Grand Cleric hears about it.
At your command.
I will say fine work.
Good work with the Grand Cleric.
Thank you. I do what I can. You see, when I'm ruthless, it gets us where we need to be. It's something to be proud of. Why fix it? How funny that her regret is what finally puts my own to rest. I chose to become her left hand, knowing what it meant. It was my weakness that stopped me from fully committing to my task.
You have a good heart. It's not a weakness.
You are too kind, Inquisitor. Call it what it is. The Inquisition needs me just as the Divine did, to do what no one else dares. Death and deception are my trade. It is what I am. It is what I always will be.
Is she supposed to be at the window? I guess maybe if we had let the sister go, maybe she then would have been a nicer person instead of just this cold-hearted killer. That's all good. She's the leader of our agents. She needs to be cold.
Here we are again.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
I will try. I don't think there's anyone else who should have anything to be said, so I guess we can check with Solus one more time. Oh, you know what? Red Jenny. She probably does have something.
My friend.
Nope.
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
Because I haven't really talked to her. And Cole. But the thing is, like, I really don't care about those two. Eh.
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
What are your thoughts on the Inquisition?
We've got a pretty well-balanced organization. I'm a fan of diversification and all, but do we have the strength to handle major issues when they come up?
What do you think of Liliana's work?
She's pretty bored right now, and that's dangerous. Never leave your spies idle.
Good to know.
Back to work, then.
Where do demons come from?
They come from the Fade. Demons come from the Fade. We still gotta handle Josephine stuff, don't we? Okay, let's see. No. Here we go. Dispatch Liliana's assassins. Go to the war table and find a sponsor for the dupe parakeets. That's what I've been trying to do, right?
He likes them. Truly?
Very much, Lady Ambassador.
It's just butter and sugar. Ferelden taste is so simple.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these dupe parakeets a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
Oh. So I needed to talk to her. Arrange favor for Judge Ald at the war table. Okay. Alright, so I needed to unlock the... I thought that's the route we were going down with all these things going down in Orlais. All those missions. I guess I was wrong. Huh. Well. The Inquisition is now forced to be reckoned with. Call its allies to rally the soldiers and march with Inquisitor Kadash's army to the Arbor Wilds, where they will face Corypheus' zealots one final time. The Inquisition must stop Corypheus before the Darkspawn
I
Magister
have
finds
something for you,
a
Commander.
long-lost
The
artifact.
soldiers the Herald rescued from the Falomire arrived an hour ago.
Thank the Maker. We need good news.
What? They arrived an hour ago? I did that so long ago. Is this going to be the last level?
With an Illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed. The Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
In Red Cliff, I saw the future Corypheus built. You can't let that happen.
It was always so, was it not? The madman would bury us all.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvian before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march.
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
You overcome it, all three of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus' army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence. But the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morgan. Please, lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here, although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
Yeah, let's say this.
The Inquisition began as a handful of soldiers. Thanks to you, we're now a force that will topple a self-proclaimed god. I could ask for no finer counsel, no better guidance.
I speak for all of us when I answer. We could ask for no finer cause.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or the Silurion.
Okay. Confirm. Can't go without Dorian. Without my core team here. What? The hell? It's pretty cool.
Inquisitor,
How goes the battle, Captain?
we're holding, barely. The Red Templars are fighting harder than ever with their master nearby. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Do only what you must. We need enough people for a celebration when we get back to Skyhold.
We will not fail you, my lord, no matter what comes. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
They show me respect, Morrigan. No one mistakes me for the Maker.
True, you are far more likely to come to their aid than a chantry fable, but I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the alluvion he covets lies within.
Well, that can't be good.
Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
Okay. So Morgan's gonna join us, huh? Hello, soldiers. Pardon me, I'm just having a look around. Stormheart? Okay. Reach the first blockade. I'm assuming it's down this road. Let's just make sure nothing is back in here. Yeah, alright, let's go down the road. Or I guess actually it's been about 20
Now that's a view. Get your blood going. One last push and we can lick our wounds. I wonder if Corypheus will show.
I hope you're right about this temple, Morrigan. I could use a building or two.
Do the woods discomfort you, Pavos?
It's mostly the people trying to cut our heads off that manage that.
Okay. I would like to get some cooler armor before the end, but if this is the end, then I doubt we will. Mostly for Varric, because that dude, he's in some crappy armor. But I've never been able to find any, like, even tier 2 medium armor for him to wear. At least that a dwarf can wear. But alright, I think we will end it here, and then we will start the, well, What Pride is Wrought quest in the next episode. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.